Welcome to InThisCornerTV.com. I'm Smitty in Las Vegas. Well, boxing's next big-time mega fight will take place May the 2nd when the Hitman, Ricky Hatton, takes on the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. We caught up with Ricky at his training camp. Here's what he has to say. Well, first off, Ricky, let me say that I usually don't share this gym with anybody. This is a very private location and keeps my adoring fans away. The only reason I've really decided to let you use this gym is because we're pretty much the same height and we didn't have to adjust the bags.
Very kind of you. Yeah, I noticed you didn't bring your sparring equipment though, Smithy. So no, it's a fantastic gym and it's close to where we're based, where we're staying in apartments just down the road, and the gym's just around the corner. We go running up at Sunset Park, which is nice little running track around there, and we're close to the MGM Grand. Obviously, that's where the fight on May 2nd against Pacquiao is going to be. So if you need to nip to the MGM Grand for an interview or basically something regarding the fight, building the fight up, then we're nicely situated and the facilities are fantastic. And I thank Tony for letting us use the gym as usual.
In preparation for this fight, now you've been through the whole mega fight thing with Floyd Mayweather, and I got to believe that situation will help you in preparation for this fight, the mental side of it, the fact that you've gone through all this 24/7 stuff and everything.
Yeah, it's standing me in good stead. You can't get a bigger match than the fight against Mayweather, and a bigger occasion in many ways. Like it is on May 2nd for the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world title. We had the 24/7 cameras following us everywhere. About 35,000 Brits came over to support us. It was a wonderful occasion, and that will stand me in good stead. And I think not just the Mayweather fights in years gone by, where before after the Mayweather fight, I fought at Man City with 58,000, so the 58,000 people there, so pressure's on with that. So I've regular boxed in big crowds, and I've had big occasions. Like you say, this is the second time I'll be challenging for this title, so I feel a lot more relaxed in this training camp than I have done in recent fights, yeah.
As a boxing analyst, I think you match up much better in this fight with this guy because of the styles in the fight. Now, we're about 3 weeks away. What's your preparation right now? What specifically are you working on right now? You look already to be in great shape.
I'm in the best shape I've ever been, and I know every fighter says it, what shape are you in? Yeah, I'm in the best shape I've ever been. It'll be one hell of a story, won't it, when somebody turns around and says, no, I'm in terrible shape. But, I am in the best shape I've ever been. I feel really, really sharp. I have been for several weeks now. I've come to Vegas. We've had a week and a half in Vegas now. We've been sparring. I've had about 5-6 different sparring partners. They've been jumping in for 2 rounds and then jumping out. Then someone else has been jumping in for another 2 rounds and they've been jumping out. And it's been really good, really competitive, really fast opponents, moving opponents. Also people that come and attack you like Pacquiao does. So this is the perfect stage I'm at the minute for the stage of the training camp. It couldn't be better, and it's at my beloved 10-stone division, which I've always swore that nobody would beat me at.
He's never had pressure applied on him, the type of pressure that you can bring, and I think that's something that really works in your favor. Plus, physically, you're a stronger man than he is.
Yeah, I obviously he had his best win out last time against Oscar De La Hoya, but I think if anybody who knows boxing knows that for whatever reasons, and only Oscar can answer them, that wasn't the Oscar De La Hoya we've come to love over the years. I think he either left it in the gym, left it on the scales. So bearing that in mind, I can comfortably say without a shadow of a doubt that I was the biggest, strongest, physically strong opponent he would have faced. And generally, apart from the De La Hoya fight, he had one fight at 135, and the rest of that, his fights have been at about 130. He's fighting I believe, a monster, physically and strength-wise in the 10-stone division. And along with my new training camp now, you saw a little glimpse of it in the Malignaggi fight, where my hand speed's improved, my timing's improved, my combination punches let my hands go. All things considered, we're very, very confident.
I think, and I'll talk to Floyd about this, I think the key to this fight really is that punch, that best punch in boxing, the most important punch in boxing. It's actually going to be, in my opinion, your jab.
Yeah, and the jab was used in the end against Paulie Malignaggi. I out-jabbed Paulie, and a lot of people thought Paulie was going to beat me. He would outspeed me. And in fact, I turned the tables. I felt, I outspeeded Paulie and I outjabbed him. And with another training, that was with just 7 weeks with my new training camp. With another training camp under my belt, you can only begin to imagine how much quicker and how much I'm letting my hands go more now. So very, very confident. And to be honest, I think the last time Manny got beat was when somebody put the pressure on him. That was Eric Morales. And this pressure, and this Ricky Hatton pressure, he's got a bulldozer coming at him with ferocious, real intensity, hand speed, a better defence, a better left jab than he has shown in the past. And if they're watching tapes of the old Ricky Hatton, then that's good for me, because they're going to get a few shocks, not just from the size and power factor, I think from other areas as well.
He's tough to hit in the body. Nobody's really gone to his body. It's been something that's a great part of your attack. Is that something you're going to try to get to early in this fight, his body?
Very much so. I think nobody's attacked his body generally, because he's by nature is a very, very aggressive fighter in his own right. So nobody has been adventurous enough or had the courage or the bottle to go to his body. But I know a man who has. Marquez, great fighter, but fights off the back foot. Marco Antonio Barrera, wonderful fighter, good friend of mine, fights off the back foot. Oscar De La Hoya, in that fight anyway, had to fight off the back foot because he wasn't in a position. The last time he got beat was somebody that went on the front foot. So that fills me with confidence. And along with just my natural size, strength, power, and other areas that I've been working on, I think I'm going to take that pound for pound title.
What about the British contingent that'll be here? What can we expect to see from your fans at the MGM Grand on May the 2nd?
Well, they're very, very passionate, as it's been in Vegas, and I hope they respect, everybody, the national anthems and everything, because they can get a little bit rowdy. But they're wonderful fight fans. They're the best fight fans in the world for me. 35,000 come over for the Mayweather fight. I don't think there'll be quite that many this time, because back in home there's finances are at an all-time low for Great Britain, so it's not the best time. But I expect about 20,000 fans coming over. And don't forget, with the Mayweather fight, and no disrespect to Floyd if he ends up watching this, Floyd is not known for having a massive fan base, where Manny Pacquiao has as good, if not better. Well, I wouldn't say better, but certainly there's going to be hundreds and thousands of Filipinos, going to be thousands of Brits. It should be a even more intenser atmosphere than for the Mayweather fight. I think Vegas May 2nd is the town to be in.
No doubt. And I know you're not going to tip off what you're going to be wearing into the fight. Of course, you came in with that great costume, the Hatton costume for the Malinashi. But I know I've invited you to come over into my closet and to see what I have. Perhaps some of the Smitty attire might work for you.
Well, like you say, I didn't pack the fat suit, but now you've mentioned that, I might get it packaged out, I think, because I've seen your closet, Smithy. It's nothing to be proud about, but no, I always wear the fat suit because I'm known as Ricky Hatton. I'll be coming into my usual Ricky Hatton, song and Blue Moon and that, but I've left the fat suit at home. I think I've made my point. I've wore a Ricky Hatton t-shirt and a Ricky Hatton suit enough times as if to say to the snipers, who says that I'm too fat, too overweight, I don't live the life and I'm never going to be ready in time. It's gone a little bit quiet on the home front as far as that goes, so I think it served its purpose. I've left it at home now, so I might come and have a look at your wardrobe, yeah.
And what we'll do is come back here in maybe 2 or 3 weeks and do something else with you as the fight gets close. We're very excited about, all of boxing is excited about. This is really great to have two great fighters in their primes meeting each other at a decent weight, and we really look forward to it. You look great, champ, and can't wait to talk to you as we get closer to May the 2nd.
Look forward to it.
It appears that the Hitman is already in great condition, mentally and physically. We'll have a lot more opportunity to catch up with Ricky as he gets closer to that big-time showdown with the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. We'll also hear from Manny and, of course, Freddie Roach as we get closer to May the 2nd. For the best in boxing news, stay tuned in this corner, TV.com.